Hey everybody, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Sorry that I'm late. Got to the studio this morning and there was no internet. So, had to kind of last minute decide to work from home today. So I had to download a bunch of work files. I was hoping to finish streaming stuff and get ahead again today. So I just had to grab all that stuff off my computer and bring it with me. A whole bunch of other stuff that I needed to get done today, so it's just really inconvenient to not be in the studio because I was also hoping to update the Ko-fi shop if I had time today. But all my prints and stuff that I would be taking photos of are there, so anyway, we'll see if I get internet back on at the studio or not. But for now, working from here. Oh, jeez. Anyway. It's okay. We're still getting stuff done. I'm just a little worried. Sometimes when I work from home, I'm not as on task as I should be because, I can do chores and have stuff I need to do around the house all the time. So we'll see. We'll see if I get everything done that I need to. But today is gesture drawing day, according to the schedule. I think I already did gesture drawing this month. I just, I don't remember when I did it. Must have been one of my extra stream days. Either way, you know what, I'm just gonna do some gesture drawing, and if you want to do some warm-ups with me, you're welcome to join. If you'd like to do something else, that's totally fine. It's kind of the same rules as always around here, guys. If you want to share what you do, feel free to drop it in the Discord in the warm-up study section. That's where you can drop any art that you want me to share on screen that is a study. Just make sure that it is something drawn from reference, not from imagination. So if it's a finished piece that you used reference to make, that's not the same thing as a study, okay? So just make sure whatever you're doing there, that you drop in there, if the purpose of it was to learn or to practice. It can be a tutorial, it can be like an art prompt challenge, like some of the shape language stuff we've been doing. That's totally a studying shape. That's probably the closest thing to imaginative drawing that should go in there. But yeah, anyway, if you'd like to participate, feel free to draw along. You don't have to show what you make either. I'm going to be doing figure studies today. To give you an idea of what gesture drawing is, here's the examples from last time. I'll probably just be doing the same thing. I'm feeling kind of tense right now, a little frustrated with the technical issues. So I think I'm just going to start with the 30-second warm-ups again. I haven't had time to actually check out any of those sites to make sure that they are work-safe images. Otherwise, I would put them on the screen. But I might use some and just draw from them over here on this screen and then just not have them on screen just in case they're not work-safe. But I think I'm going to do a few gesture studies that way. Because I'd like to use those. And we have a drawing animal right out the gate. Hey, Paradox Moose. Okay, I'll do that in just a second. Let me scroll up and say hi to everybody. And then we'll get started. And feel free to get started without me, guys. What I always recommend is trying to use the art gym as just your accountability art buddies, So if you've been meaning to do studies from reference or gesture studies or observational drawing or a tutorial that you've had sitting on your hard drive for a while that you keep meaning to get to, or just anything like that, this is kind of your window of accountability opportunity, folks, if that's what you'd like to do. Or you can just hang out, that's fine too. So, hey Paleontologist VA, how are ya? Ray of Sun, howdy. Amaze, howdy, thanks for being here, appreciate ya. Thanks for pinning the refs too, appreciate that as well. Blue Skittle, of course, hello. And for those who aren't reading chat, just so you know, it's a Blue Skittles streaming day. They're doing a cascade, I believe, today. I'm not sure what time yet. Hopefully Skittle can let us know so we can all go support them. But thanks for being here, Skittle. It's good to see you. I'm sure you'll do great. I know you've done streaming before, so you're probably not as nervous as I was. But I'll be sure to pop in later today. Thanks, Amaze. I appreciate that shout out. Okay. Hey, Silval, how are you? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I mean, the benefit of streaming from home, I guess, right now is that hopefully I won't have any random internet blips. So that'll be good. But, yeah, I don't know what is going on with my internet at the studio lately, but I hope it gets sorted soon. It's kind of stressful. Geiger, howdy. How are you? I'm glad you're enjoying those emotes, Geiger. Raga, hey, thanks for being here, Raga. Hope you're doing well. Tarzia, howdy. Oh, yes, thank you. I should hydrate. Definitely need to hydrate. Blue Skittle is not a cat. Blue Skittle is definitely a human being. All prepped at least, so hopefully it should go smoothly. I'm sure it will. Listen, a Blue Skittle is at least human from about the forearm down, because that's about as much evidence as I've seen of Skittle being human. So, as far as I know, human, has human hands at least. All right. All right, yeah, I'm sorry, I just got a text from my studio landlord. They said they'd go check on it, so we'll see. Maybe it'll come back on, but... all right, anyway, let's get started. So if you click that link at the top, thanks again, Amaze, for pinning that, you will be taken to my reference board, my Pinterest board over there. For some reason that keeps opening in the wrong browser. It's weird. And if you go to the bottom, you'll find resources, figure studies in there. So if you want to use some automatically timed figure studies, there's quite a few reference sites that I have there. Pose Maniacs, Sketch Daily, Line of Action, there's all kinds. There's also like still stuff too. There's Croquis Cafe. But there's plenty of like photo reference sites there. Some of them, just be aware, are not totally work safe, so just make sure that you're in a safe place to be doing figure studies. But I will be doing, let's see, clothed. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna keep this off screen, I think. Pose, we're gonna say all. We'll just say all for all these. I've never done this before. What is class mode? I don't know what class mode means. But I'm going to do 30-second gestures. I am using sketchdaily.net. So if anybody wants to use that one, it is linked. But yeah, I'm going to do 30-second studies here for just a little bit to warm up. So you won't be seeing my references on the screen because just in case some of them are not appropriate, I don't want to get dinged. So I'm just going to have a little blank sheet over here. I'm going to do some 30-second gestures. 30 seconds might seem like a very short amount of time, which I guess it kind of is, but it kind of forces you to be really loose. I actually really like quick gesture because then I can't waffle and noodle and I just have to like make decisions, which is always a good time for me. And of course my Huion is not working. You guys, it is a tech issue laden day here in the snow world. Holy cow. Let's see if I can get it working. You working now? Did you want to work? Okay, there we go. Silly Huion. Okay, anyway, back to what we were doing. Jeez Louise. 30-second gesture. Okay, let's make that a little smaller. That is too big. Okay, here we go. And starting? I don't know if I like this view. Let's see if I can make that its own window here. There we go. Too many windows. I'm so spoiled by my studio computer. Having 3 monitors is so nice for organization. All right. Okay, there we go. Can kind of see everything. Okay. Let's try. Oop, I'm already drawing way too big for a 30-second gesture. Should have drawn much smaller. But the nice thing about it is these sites will automatically time you out and switch over. Okay, let's draw smaller this time. I will do your Draw Me an Animal in just a second, Moose. I haven't forgotten. I'm just going to warm up really fast. Change on the rules. Yeah, I'm still drawing too big. Hold on. I need to make this way smaller. There we go. That will make me draw smaller. There we go. I mean, this one I'm not going to have time to do, but hold on. Can I pause that? Oh shoot, it went away. Alright, well, forget that then. What I you know. Hit it up, more. So remember, a 30-second gesture, you're just trying to get the basic gesture of the pose. You're not worried about details. You're not worried about a whole lot, frankly. Wasting many of my seconds moving the canvas around. This thing needs like a break in between poses so I can move. Alright, that's okay. This is an extremely clothed pose. I'm actually getting nothing out of this, so that's a little frustrating. That's okay. I can't really practice human anatomy if you can't see it, but that's alright. So far the other poses have been okay. Alright, that's it. There's the hand. I just put it on a mix because I've never used this site before, so I wasn't sure what I would get. But like when somebody's just wearing like a giant curtain, it's sort of hard to learn about the anatomy. You know? It's like, well, didn't learn anything there, but that's okay. It's a good fabric reference. All right. I need these to pause between because I don't have time to move my canvas to find where the pose fits. This is a good one. It's a weird pose, but it's like somebody halfway doing a somersault, but okay, let's do longer ones. Pause. Go back. Wait, how come changing it from 30 seconds to 1 minute changed it from 71 images to 1,971 images? When you're routinely doing gesture, you get into 2 minutes and have nothing else to do with your remaining time. Yeah, I feel like gesture, because they're so loose, I also have that problem. I'm like, well, I drew everything, short of sitting here and like actually drawing a really hardcore image. Okay, I'm gonna up them to a minute, but first let's, now that I'm loosened up a bit, there's some good, I mean, I drew them way too big, but, and I also shouldn't draw them probably on the same, oh. You guys, I'm on the wrong, I didn't even open the right image here. That's really funny. Alright, well, we're just gonna pretend those don't exist. Maybe I should open up the actual warm-ups file. That would probably be helpful. Apparently I opened the JPEG and drew all over the JPEG, so that's fine. Okay. We are gonna do Figure Studies Round 2. Doop, 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 doop. Figure 2. Alrighty. I may use more of those from the first one though, because I don't think I actually used all of these. There we go. Oh my gosh, move. Drawings out. Okay. Lucy. How's it going? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna take a quick break here, and I guess I'll save this. I don't know. I'll just have these random gestures. No, I don't want you to save as. I just want you to literally save the file. I don't know why it's asking me this. Okay. Let me open. I think I made a Draw Me an Animal. Yes, I have a Draw Me an Animal folder here, which is nice. So let's go ahead and do the Draw Me an Animal really fast. 5 minutes to draw an animal. The animal that was requested is one that I'm quite familiar with. I actually have an emote of this animal. Let's see. So, at least I'm assuming it's the same animal I'm thinking of. It's a blue, I don't know if this is the full name actually. Moose is over here trying to trick me, perhaps. Or maybe it's not the Glaucus atlanticus. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's something else. I'm gonna draw what I think it is though, so I'm gonna go with sea slug. The rule with the animal game, guys, is that you just don't give any hints. Feel free to look it up yourself. I'm pretty sure this is a sea slug. It's one of the sea slug emotes if you have those. I'm trying to remember if I know how to draw it though. Drawing it without reference. I'm trying to remember what the head looks like. It's a it's a cheese Danish. Blue cheese Danish. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I have 5 minutes to draw this. You guys feel free to look it up yourselves if you want to, but I'm going to draw either from memory if I think I know what it is, or I just kind of make it up if I don't know. I think I know what this one is, so I'm going to draw what I think it is. And then after the 5 minutes are up, we will look it up together and learn about it, so it's always a good time. A little bit of a creature feature here. Let's see, it is 10:57, so... alright, let's see, how do I want to draw... I feel like I remember. I'm not going to look at my emote either, so nobody use the emote. Let's see. Oh, no worries, Pyro Kitty. No worries at all. Thank you for the lurk. Take care of what you gotta take care of. Listen, I totally get it. I can barely ever mod for the channels I mod for because of my day job, so I understand. Alright, Glaucus atlanticus, though. Pretty sure you look something like this, my friend. It's like a... my lines are real shaky today, folks. So sorry. Pretty sure, I mean, it kind of looks like a dragon already. I just don't remember exactly what its markings look like. I think there's like a blue stripe down the back. Because I did just make this emote not too long ago. But, yeah, I'm not totally sure I've got everything else right. So, let's do blue. Actually, let's do another layer. We'll make the background ocean a little bit blue. Usually only work like 1 or 2 days a week. Oh, nice. That's awesome, actually. I'm kind of jealous. But this week they got me scheduled for a bummer. Oh, that's the worst. My day job is kind of like that too, Pyro. I totally get it. I totally get it. Yeah, no, Moo, my internet's down at my studio today, so I'm having to work from home. I do have a backup workstation from home that I use sometimes. Sometimes if I just have stuff I need to do from home, I'll work from home too and do a stream from home, but I do try to stream from the studio. I actually really wanted to stream from the studio this morning because I was going to try and test the internet connection, but then the internet was out, so, you know, guess that tests that. Been having some issues with it, so it's probably a little more solid. You know, you shouldn't have too many hiccups here. I'm hardwired directly into the internet here, and it's not a bounced Wi-Fi signal like it is at the studio. But that's never been a problem before, so I'm not sure what is going on. Like, I've been there for 3 years now? I think it's like 3 years. Never had that issue. So yeah, I'm not sure what's changed. But we shall see. Hopefully it can get sorted. I know that there's like a bunch of people renting that house now, so I'm wondering if it's just like a usage issue. But they also really upped the service, so you would think that would cover any usage issues. I don't know, why am I being picky about the blue color, guys? Why am I like this? Why can't it just do things? Okay. I think it has like a dark stripe down the middle, and then like maybe, I can't remember exactly. I just remember like colorfulness. Maybe like a lighter blue? No, almost a white maybe? I don't know, stripes? Stripes of some kind, perhaps? Something like this is what this sea slug looks like. It's not my best work. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry, Moose. It happens all the time. You're definitely not the only one. I am extremely used to people misspelling my name. I'm also very used to people calling me Cassie. It's a very common thing in my life. Something about having a K instead of a C just makes people want to call you Cassie. That's what I've learned. So don't even worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna say this is it. I don't know what else to add. It is a sea slug. I've got like an extra minute. I guess I could do like bubbles or something. We're gonna do some bubbles. You were trying to find my channel typing K. Really? Were you really? That's funny. I've never heard that spelling before. That's a new one for me. We'll just put bubbles because it's underwater. Critter. I had somebody once ask me, they were like, oh, Casey, is that K-A-Y-C-E-E? And I was just like, you made that so much harder than it needed to be. Like, why did you add so many letters? And then I became a teacher and I realized that some parents add a lot of letters for no reason because I guess they think that makes their kid unique or something. I don't know. But it was very funny. That's my karaoke name. Oh, God. Oh my gosh. I apologize to anybody who watched that first karaoke session. I'm sure I concerned some of you. I was a little stressed. Okay, I'm going to go with this as the blue glaucus. Let's look it up and find out. Let's look it up and find out. Perfection is the enemy of complete. It's true. It's true. It is my main enemy is probably perfectionism for sure. Let's find out how close I got, if this is even the right animal, or if it's some totally unrelated animal that just looks like, has the same name. Glaucus. Heck yeah. Sure is. Glaucus atlanticus. It's the one. You know, I feel like I did pretty good for not having a reference. I knew it had, like, finkies. Alright, here is the sea slug in question. The Glaucus atlanticus. We actually, like I said, we have a sea slug emote for that. Yeah, it's right there. I think I did pretty good. I think I got this one. I'm going to give myself 100 even though it's a bad drawing. They're really cool critters though. Let's learn about them really fast. Common names include the blue sea dragon, sea swallow, blue angel, blue glaucus, dragon slug, blue dragon, blue sea slug, and blue ocean slug. Wow. So that's part of why I made this was, no, I knew it as the Glaucus atlanticus actually. This is the name I know it by. So I know the glaucus part. I figured you were trying to trick me by using one of the variations of the name. I've never heard it called the blue glaucus before. But yeah, it's a really pretty slug. Love it a lot. They live in the pelagic zone, so open ocean, where they float upside down by using the surface tension of the water to stay afloat. So they're basically on their backs the whole time. They are carried along by the winds and ocean currents. They make use of counter shading. The blue side of their bodies faces upwards, blending in with the blue of the water. The silver-gray side of the sea slug faces downwards, blending in with the sunlight, reflecting on the ocean surface when viewed from below. So this is actually the underside, basically. They feed on other pelagic creatures, including the Portuguese man-o-war. That's right, that's right. They eat the man-o-war, and that's why they're actually, I think it makes them venomous? Or does it make them poisonous? It might make them poisonous. I don't remember. No, it makes them venomous. Okay, so they have a painful sting because they eat the Portuguese man-o-war. Very cool. So they're very similar to, they have like very similar like related species of sea slug that are also very pretty. This one's cool. But a cryptic complex of 4 separate species that live in the Indian Pacific Oceans. Oh, interesting. Shares the common name blue dragon. Ooh, what is this? It shares a name with this? Wow, look at that. Sea slug. I've never heard of this one. Wow, look at that. If you had said blue dragon, I could have drawn this. So you should have gone with sea swallow, probably. I don't think I would have known that one. And then I would have been real mad when I saw that it was another common name for this. But hey, that's alright. They're really cool though, guys. They're really cool. Look how pretty they are. They're really small too. If you didn't know this, sea slugs are really, really tiny most of the time. Although this species can sometimes get pretty big. It can be like the size of your hand, I think. But yeah, they're cute. Very pretty. Lovely little guys. And very well known. I would say they're probably at least as close to as well known, if not as well known as the leaf sheep, which is the other sea slug that we have a emote for. And that's why I picked those, is because those tend to be the two sea slugs most people have heard of, are the leaf sheep and the Glaucus atlanticus. Anyway, thank you, Paradox Moose. Trying to trick me over there, but I got you. I got you. All right, we're saving that and we're moving on. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, which one has, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna leave these here for now. I've actually done these top three, so let me take those out so I don't accidentally do them again. Oops, there we go. Alright, so I'll probably draw these a longer form in a second, but I'm going to do a few more 30-second or a minute gestures, I think. I really enjoy gesture. And again, if anybody does any gesture drawing today that you want to share, or, you know, I always recommend drawing from life if you have the capability. So if you're in a place where you can see a lot of people, or a person, or an animal, or something, I always recommend drawing from observation over drawing from a flat image, but, you know, if all you have is this, that's fine too. You can always, you know, you don't have to use digital art either. I want to make sure that people understand, like, traditional media is totally fine for these. You can learn just as much. Alright, we're going to start a minute gesture this time. Oh, no we're not. Hold on. I gotta pause this. Just wasted 5 seconds because I didn't have my brush ready. Yeah, if you make a gesture that's, I mean, just if you share it, you can just add a bra or something, you know, if you want to share it. But you don't have to share it either, Geiger. You can always keep your gestures to yourself. It's absolutely your call. I've got a few in here that are, you know, different levels of clothed. And but the gestures I make, I don't feel like the human form is, is particularly not safe for work as long as you're not adding too many details. So, okay. Let's see, got a minute. This lady is jumping in a weird way. I don't even know how she jumped like this. It looks like she's just standing there. Okay. And I'm doing the thing that I always say not to do, which is if you give yourself a little more time, still go fast. Still draw your big shapes. Still do your line of action to help you find the spine if that's what you need to do, or find the gesture. I'll do my next one with a line of action so people who haven't heard of that before know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it just kind of helps you find the kind of movement of the pose. Alright, there we go. There's 1 minute. Ugh, this one is terrible. I can't see anything. This person is literally just wrapped in gauze. I'm skipping this one. This is unhelpful. Okay. There we go. So line of action for this one would probably be like this. So it's just kind of like following the curve of the spine typically, but it also can show you kind of where the weight is. So I tend to put my line of action down where the, like, whatever grounding foot seems to be planted most firmly. And then, you know, you can kind of sketch in your shapes on top of that. But make sure you don't do what I just did and do the leg first, because that probably just messed me up. Draw your big shapes, your rib cage, your hip area, all that stuff first, and then fill in your details, because then you won't end up with proportion issues like I'm about to. Of course, this person also has a big drape in the way, of course. I can't quite see the feet. Okay. No, you're fine, Geiger. Will breathe. Yeah, I'm big into doing like the big shapes whenever I do gesture. A lot of people prefer to do it differently, and it's totally fine. There's not really like a right way As long as you're getting your proportions in there, I think you're all golden. Unfortunately, once again, this person has a lot of drapey clothing on, so I can't quite see stuff. I have to take out the particular option. Yeah, I have nothing else I can do with this. Okay. Oh, hey, Eric. Oh my gosh, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for reading in. We are doing some figure drawing today. I'm doing 1-minute timed gestures right now. So let me finish this one really fast and then I'm going to pause it. But how was your stream? What did you get up to? If you have any art you want to share, please feel free. We're just doing some art gym warm-ups today, getting warmed up for the day. Figures, exactly. They're important. It's important stuff. But how's everybody doing? Let me see. If you have a link you want to share, feel free, as long as it's work safe. I think I said that, but you probably already knew that. Yeah, it's great to do warm-ups for sure. Yeah, I'm glad to. I'm glad it's a straightforward day today. Nothing too complicated like a jet or something. I had some technical issues, so as you can see, I'm at my house today instead of my studio because I have no internet at the studio right now. Very frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna pause this. That one's over. There we go. I know, yeah, I was really frustrated. I got into the studio, I was ready to start streaming, get all set up, and no internet. So that was annoying. So now I had to like take a few minutes and download a bunch of stuff to some drives so that I could work from home today. And that's where I am. But I only have one stream today, so at least I'll be able to focus somewhat. We'll see. Hopefully I don't get too distracted with other things. But welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. My name is Casey, for anybody who hasn't been here before. I am an illustrator. I do various things. I can show you some of those if you'd like. Usually, let's see, where is my raid folder here? I have a raid folder on my other computer. Do I not have one here? I find that, oh, there it is. I was like, surely I did this. It's not the same as the other one, but that's okay. So here's some of the work that I tend to do, guys. If you are into digital illustration, this is more often than not what you can see me doing here is kind of painting on various illustrations. I'm trying to get into kids' books, so you'll see I'm a safe for work streamer, generally pretty family friendly. Try to keep it pretty low key. We just do art, illustration, sculpture. I don't have any sculptures that I can show you because they're all at my studio, but if you go to my Ko-fi, you can see one that's up there for sale if you'd like to, ! Ko-fi if you want to check it out. I also do sea slug dragon designs, so those are fun. We do basically the first Wednesday of every month, we'll look at a sea slug and just design a dragon based off of it, which is a lot of fun. At least I think it's a lot of fun. I always like a good creature design challenge. What else do we do? I think I showed you this whole folder. I don't have quite as many things to show you here. Oh, there's my Christmas card from last year. I'm actually working on this year's Christmas card soon. Dang it, that's a file I forgot to grab. So frustrating. It's really annoying not being able to be in the studio. I do dinosaur stuff, stickers, a comic that I'm working on called Drift, all kinds of things. So anyway, that's the sort of stuff you can find me doing here. Today we are doing warm-up studies for the art gym. So I do this warm-up study session every single morning, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And yeah. I don't know what else to say. I guess I can show you the ones we did last time. It's not always figure studies, but here's some like various gestures I did last time. They're very small, so it's a lot easier to do them when they're smaller. But we do animals too. I'm sorry guys, I don't have like a lot of good stuff here. Here we go. And thank you. I'm glad that you like the kid with the dino. I appreciate that. I like drawing animals a lot. You'll find a lot of animal stuff here. Most of the time when we're doing warm-ups, actually, it's usually animals, just because I like warming up with something that I'm really cozy with drawing. But yeah, we do all kinds of stuff. So if any of that sounds interesting, stick around. That's what I do here. But Eric, I'd love to see what you got up to and how your stream was. I don't know if you had a link you wanted to share. And if not, if you got a raid and run or you don't feel like sharing, that's totally fine too. But yeah, if anybody needs my socials, if you'd like to check out my socials, there they are. Yeah. Ta-da! All right. Let me know if you have any work you want to share with us. But if not, welcome on in. Thanks for choosing me as a raid target. I appreciate that a whole lot. It's really, really nice of you. There's a lot of places you could have brought people, and you chose to bring them here. Okay, where's my gesture drawing? Where did it go? In the world spins madly on. There it is. I'm on the wrong file. That's why. So I just did some 1-minute gestures. I think I'm going to switch over and start doing some of these. Oh, thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Let's check out your link. Guys, if you're not following Eric, you really ought to be. Oh, man. So good. Let's see what I want to show the people. All of it's good, really. So Eric does incredible, like cartoon, like very, very strong ink work, and just like extremely expressive stuff, guys. So if you're not following Eric Draws, I believe we got you a shout out, but make sure, yeah, thanks Raga, but make sure you guys do click Eric's name and go give him a follow. Just really, really fantastic art, honestly. Always a good time over there, and he's very fast. I mean, talk about somebody who's really good at, oh, it opens a new tab. Oh, nice. That is nice. Okay. There we go. Nice. The F-bomb. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, just, I mean, if you want to watch somebody who's really good at character art and being able to, like, quickly get down expression and gesture, like, Eric's the one to go watch, guys. Seriously. Really, really fantastic stuff. So good. Oh, it's so good. So good. You do great stuff. You do great stuff, Eric. Hopefully folks will go check out your work. I sure love it. I love watching you work. Very inspiring stuff. Great shapes. Great shapes. Shape language master over here. Yeah, thank you. No, thank you for coming on in. All right, I'm gonna do, I think, a 2-minute. Because these are really small, so I don't think I can get more detail than 2 minutes out of these. So let's do some 2-minute gestures. And then we'll, yeah, get back at it. I'm gonna give myself 2 extra seconds because that's about how long it takes me to, like, get positioned. There we go. Make sure I have the brush. Make sure it works. Okay. Hit start. Okay. Yeah, figure drawing is a really good one, especially if you're about to do a bunch of people work today. I don't have a ton of it on my plate, but it's still a really good way to loosen up. So anybody who wants to, feel free to join in. And then at the end of the session, which will be coming up actually pretty soon, I know it's going to be a shorter session today because I had a late start, but I have too much I have to do to kind of make up for it, unfortunately. So usually around like 11:30 or noon my time is when we start looking at stuff that the community has drawn. So if you are doing a study of any kind and you'd like to share that in the Discord, just type !Discord and it'll pop you in there. And you can find the warm-up study section. That is where you can post those studies. Probably shouldn't have been quite so loose because I do have extra time to get more detail in this, so I guess I can finagle a little more. Still have 30 seconds. Shoot, what do I do? It's the problem we were just talking about. Guess I'll add some detail. Alright, timer's up on that one. We'll move to the next one. Just do this. Much of you as I can take. I'm so tired, over being. Ugh, went too fast. Know that you're thinking you heard this before. Fear you don't own me. This is too loud. I'm gonna get a ding. Sorry, I gotta pause this. My song is suddenly too loud. I don't know why. There we go. Sorry, everybody, if that was like blasting your eardrums. Probably gonna get copyright dinged on that part of the VOD. Okay. Okay, let's get back. Resume. Only have like 20 seconds left, but. Probably never saw it coming. Things gotta give, so I give up you. Dismiss. I've had enough. Alright, one more. 2-minute. I kind of want to go back to like shorter gestures on these because they're such small images. I just can't see a lot of detail with them. Telling me foreshortening. Tricky. This is where it's really helpful to be thinking about the form as like a three-dimensional object and not just trying to copy lines. So when you're doing gesture, really try to think about like, you know, there's bones under there, there's muscles under there. What are they doing? How are they tilted? Think about shapes. That's part of why I like to draw so much with like circles and stuff. Because it helps me just think of it as a form. Like as I'm drawing, I almost feel like I'm using clay, but it's a pencil, if that makes sense. I'm just kind of building the shape around the structure, like around the bones. Just like you would with clay. And like I always say, try to look at your reference more than you're looking at your paper, because that's how you prevent drawing what you think you see as opposed to what you actually see. Something that I have a struggle with as well, so I'm not just saying it for me as much as I am for anybody else, but okay. I don't know if I got that foreshortening quite right. I think I put the leg too far back, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, Oaks! Thank you so much, Oaks. Too kind, too kind. I appreciate that. Sub, how are you, friend? Hope you're doing disappear into meetings. Have a good meeting. Thank you for that sub. You did not have to do that for 6 months, Oaks. My goodness. My goodness. Really? 6 months? You guys, if you're not following Professor Oaks, by the way, you're really missing out. Truly one of the most fun and honestly inspiring streams on Twitch. Really incredible artwork. He's a true pro. He actually knows what he's talking about, unlike some people I could name. And also, he has a really cool spaceman that draws. It's not him, it's the spaceman. And there's the Cult of the Walrus. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. You should go check it out. It's a good time. Definitely not a cult. Okay. Hope you have a good meeting, Oaks. Thanks for dropping by. All right, let's do. Man, I kind of want to do shorter gestures for these, but maybe I'll just stick with 2 minutes. Or I could just be crazy and do a 3-minute gesture. I don't think I'd have enough detail to do 5. Let's go to 3. So these are 2-minute gestures. These ones will be 3 down here. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's do some more. Glowing review. Yeah, no. I mean, I have to get it all in there. You said you had to run to a meeting, so I gotta like, here's my 10-second what you need to know about Oaks' streams, guys. It's really great. The end. Thanks, yeah. I need all the luck I can get. I've already had so many tech issues today. Internet not on at the studio. Tablet wasn't working here at the house. It's been a time. It's been a time. Why isn't my timer starting? No, my timer's not starting. Good grief. Hold on. Okay, let's try it again. Start. Yes. Enjoy your meetings. Thanks for stopping by. And of course, thank you for the support. Really appreciate that. All right, line of action if you want to do that. Jury's out for me on line of action, but some people really like it. But yeah, guys, if you have been meaning to do some figure studies, some gesture studies, or any kind of studies for a while, and you need some accountability, well, welcome to the art gym, folks. That's what we're doing here. Accountability to the max. That's a terrible leg. Don't look at that leg, guys. I only have 3 minutes to draw. I'll come back and fix it later. Also, what's going on with the body? See, this is what I'm saying. It's so obscured, I have no idea what's happening. But you know what? We'll just make this a fabric study, folks. This is no longer a gesture study. This is a fabric study. What's happening here? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But fabric is really nice, especially this kind of fabric, because it does kind of help you see the motion, like, of what's happening in the figure. Kind of nice. I should have drawn the figure before I drew the fabric, but you know what? We're not gonna worry about that. That's a technical problem. Definitely put too much fabric up there, but that's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I kind of want to redo this one. I feel like I'm really failing here. Don't look. Everybody look away. Look at your own work. Don't look at mine. I will say if you're doing a longer gesture, and I need to do this too, it can be more helpful to use like a smaller pencil, or a smaller, if you're using a digital pencil, smaller pixel size. But use like a thinner brush or a thinner lead. It kind of forces you to do a little more detail. You can get the gesture in and still have room in the drawing to like do other things. Yeah, who even knows what's happening with this leg, to be honest? Not me. need to do some face gestures, I think. Have you guys ever done gestures of just the human face? I feel like that would be really hard. Not a portrait, but like a gesture. Do I feel up to that today? Probably not, actually. Accountability buddy! That's what I'm hoping for. You guys are my accountability buddies, so thank you for being here. Hey, Kudo, how you doing? Well, thank you, Paleontologist VA. I appreciate that. Geiger, the only reason I'm doing any of this is because of you guys. So thank you for being here. Even if you're just lurking and watching me struggle, it keeps me from getting distracted and doing other things. So I'm gonna fix that a little bit. It bothers me. Really failed to define the ankle here. Oh well, whatever. Alright, next one. Not doing too bad, Kudo. Well, overall, I can't complain. I am a little, like, frustrated that my studio doesn't have internet right now, and I didn't know that till I showed up this morning, right before stream time, and was gonna start streaming. So I got off to a late start today. So we're running a little behind. The stream's gonna be a little shorter today. It's probably gonna be about an hour and a half. Which, to be fair, is kind of what I should be doing, probably is an hour and a half, but we're about at the hour mark now. So I'm gonna do one more 3 minutes. So these are 3-minute gestures. Honestly, it don't look a whole lot different than the 2 minutes. But yeah, just doing some gesture studies. Hope you're doing well too. Yeah, it was mostly just the time it took to like find out, like think about all the work I needed to do, find all the files. I forgot my Christmas card, but I'll be working on that tomorrow on the afternoon stream. So as long as the internet's up tomorrow, I'll be working on it. Hopefully it is. We'll see. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Okay. Okay, starting a 3-minute timer. We're gonna do these 2 poses. And then I'm gonna say we're gonna start looking at work in about 10 or 15 minutes. So if anybody's drawing along and you wanted to share your studies, whether you're doing what I'm doing, if you're doing a gesture study, or if you're doing something totally unrelated. If you're doing, you know, if you're drawing your cat that's asleep next to you, or if you're drawing your hand, because that's just easy to draw right in front of you, or if you're drawing, you know, an animal from reference, as long as it's a study or like a tutorial that you're following or something that's helping you grow as an artist, like something that the purpose of it is to improve or to learn, that's the kind of work that I want to see in the warm-up study section. So if you want to encourage other people and share what you're working on, that's kind of the whole point of these sessions, is to just kind of be accountability partners for each other artistically. You know, we're at the art gym, right? Sometimes it's easier to work out when you have a buddy. So I knew you were showing up, so I showed up, kind of thing. Anyway, if you'd like to be a part of that, just join in on the warm-up study section and drop your studies in there. I'm going to start 3-minute timer. We're going to do this one, because I need to stay on task. Speaking of accountability, I need to make sure that I'm working. So those of you who are like, oh, I can only draw a stick figure, well, stick figures are the baseline for these. If you just draw a stick figure, then you just kind of draw the shapes around the stick figure, right? You put the muscles on the skeleton. So I always recommend giving it a try if you've never done it before. It can really help you understand human anatomy a lot better, just taking some time to sit down and study it. You know, you can't learn anything if you haven't practiced. This is a practice session for all of us, so don't feel bad about making a bad drawing. Take me home. If you have time, you can always do some value stuff, which I think I have enough time to do. love this one. Not my best. Oh, we might have an ad soon, guys, by the way. I forgot to warn you guys. Hopefully one of these days I'll find an ad timer that can warn chat for me, but for now, you are unfortunately relying on my ability to be observant, which is not high. Not high, most of the time. Anyway, if anybody sits through those, I appreciate it, but no worries if you can't. I understand ads are annoying. Oh, there we go. Timer. Okay, moving on. I kind of want to do this one closer, but that's okay. Alrighty. Take a little water break for a second before I get back into it. Nice. Yeah, there's a few streamers I follow, paleontologists VA, that have one. I just need to ask. I know they exist, I just haven't had time to look into it. Let's do a stretch break, like the good Moobot says. While we're waiting for the ads to end, if you want to do a carpal tunnel stretch with me, that's what I'm going to do. Take your hand, you can either push it against a wall actually, but point your fingers down, or you can take your other hand and pull gently toward you. Hold for 10 seconds. Go. Then do the other one. These are supposed to be really good to do every hour or so to keep you nice and limber. Prevent that carpal tunnel, the pesky carpal tunnel. Do some wrist rotations, rev the motorcycle, all that good stuff. You could do the prayer pose, kind of push down toward your belly. And then, of course, the posture stretch, which always looks extremely awkward. So thank you guys for not looking at me while I do this. I'm sure nobody is. Yeah, just arch your spine, kind of make a C shape, and then push your shoulder blades back together. You can even push your neck back to like kind of put your hand at the base of where your spine and your neck kind of touch, and feel kind of where your neck is. And if it's like really far forward, push it back, you know? Hold all of that position. I try to overextend, so like I over push my neck back and I over push my shoulders together. It's really awkward. But if you can hold it for 10 seconds, really flex those muscles, get them kind of tensed, and then relax. The position that you drop into is supposed to be a more natural, upright, like healthy posture for you. And eventually over time, those muscles strengthen and they kind of cinch your shoulders back into place, so you don't have that forward shoulder roll situation that we so often get when we spend a lot of time on technology, on our phones, all that stuff. So yeah, love an artist yoga session. Well, you got here for the right part, Chris. How you doing, Chris? Welcome on in. We were just taking a little stretch break during the ads. Hey, Nerdoino. How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. Just wrapping up the gesture studies that we're doing today. We're about to get into the Discord, so if anybody has stuff that they would like to share, feel free to drop it in the warm-up studies section of Discord, and then we can see what you guys got up to today. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. Pretty much anything that gets posted below my last picture is what I'll be looking at. Sorry guys, I've got really bad hiccups, hold on. Sorry for that awkward sound I just made. My bad, my bad. How are you guys doing though? And again, if you need the Discord link, it is up in chat. Actually, I think Moobot or Streamlabs or somebody just posted it, so you can click that, or you can type !point Discord, or you can scroll down to the About section. Nerduino, I tried to see the comet last night. I was just about to tell you. Yeah, no, I didn't. It was cloudy. It was cloudy at sunset. Like just enough clouds that I couldn't find it. So I'm hoping tonight. I have nothing else on the docket today, so it's just this and work. So hoping tonight will be the night. May even drive up to the top of a mountain to see if I can see it. So we'll see. We'll see what I'm up to that time of day. But yeah, you guys should go check out the comet that's out there. Well, Oliver, I think everybody can see it, right? Right after, it's like 15 minutes after sunset or so. But if you guys want more information, go follow Nerduino. He has all of the space tips. He's really keeping tabs on our space for us, guys. So go give him a follow and thank him for keeping track of space. There we go. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Let it get good and dark. Okay. Yeah, maybe I didn't wait long enough either, but there were so many clouds and I had a meeting that I was getting to anyway, so I just didn't have time really to wait around. I tried to check the first night, but I waited way too long, so it was like pitch black. I couldn't see anything. So, one of these days I'll time it correctly. Alrighty, start. Oop, got too caught up in the details, guys. Don't do what I just did. Don't do what I just did. I'm being a bad example right now. This is a very awkward pose, folks. Find your big shapes. There's the rib cage. There's the hips. It's all the same. It's just in a different position. That's a really poor neck posture, though, ma'am. You don't want that. That's how you get cricks in your neck. Ooh, guys, I'm feeling suddenly quite rusty. Why is this so hard right now? I don't know why I'm struggling this much. And it always helps too, if you're not super familiar with human anatomy, to have like a skeleton or a muscle study or something nearby to help you sort of figure out where stuff is going and what you're seeing. So if you're having trouble working out the ref, please feel free to use those resources. They are helpful. I have a bunch of those pinned as well in my Pinterest. That is at the top of chat. You can go check that out if you want. Really need to practice portraits more, guys. One of these days we'll have another portrait session when I'm feeling brave. I need to practice more off stream, honestly. I think there's some stuff that I don't feel like I have the proficiency to draw live. Accountability partners or no. I'm just too self-conscious about it. Because I know as much as I say I'm not a pro, there's always going to be somebody watching who thinks that I somehow am supposed to know what I'm doing. And then when I don't, I feel really like I've let them down. You don't really care for music, do you? Love this, I love how the shadow kind of goes along the center of the body in this. That's really interesting. You got some nice bounce light coming off the spine there. Definitely pay attention to your light if you have time. Wow, that leg is so out of proportion. Oh, I thought I hit stop. There we go. Alright, well, there's some silly 3-minute gestures there. I got a little bit of shading in on those, not a lot. 3 minute, 2 minute, had some 1 minute, and then the 30-second ones are on a different page. Let me see if I can go grab those. They are here, because I decided to draw them on the wrong place. Let's see if I can copy those. Those are my 30-second gestures. Oops. Oh, not a box. Doesn't matter what you heard. a broken hallelujah. There we go. Everything is all together. Look at that. I did it. I technologied, guys. All right, save. Before I lose something. There we go. Okay. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. What's the motto of these streams? Oh, I know, guys. You're right. It's getting the bad drawings out together. But I just, some stuff I can't loosen up enough to actually draw. Like, portraits are one of them, I would say. Like, machine stuff is probably on that list. I have a lot of things I need to work on. But you're right. You feel the same way about landscapes. What's a schema? That's Charzia. Well, you see class. Oh my gosh, too funny. All right, well, I think I'm done with my gestures for the day. You guys, and I will say, I have done portraits on, like, I have pushed through that to do this before. So we've done portraits together, and we've done machines. So I feel like I'm doing good. But sometimes it's just nice to feel like you're not being judged while you're drawing. Even though I know you guys aren't judging me, it's just, it feels that way. Like the internet has access to me and can judge me, and I don't like it. I struggle. It didn't work. What do you mean it didn't work? Oh, because I didn't go on my schema rant? Tracy, if there was anybody who hadn't been here for like a million of the schema rants who asked, I probably would have gone on it. But because I know you know, at least my definition of a schema, I'm just gonna move past it. If anybody needs to know what a schema is, yeah, Chris Wright has to lift. You have dementia. Jersey, I do not have dementia. You guys should go follow Chris Wright, follow Terzia. Please explain it again. So it's Terzia, I feel like you're just trolling me. I'm gonna go into the Discord and see what you guys did. If anybody who doesn't already know what a schema is wants to know, let me know. Let me just do a quick scroll, make sure we don't have anything not work safe. Oh, these look great, guys. Everyone's doing a good job. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Discord and here's how it will work. We're gonna look at what you guys have done. So if you want to join the Discord, just type !Discord and schema? Raga, I feel like you've also heard my schema. Okay, guys, look. A schema is it's like a default way of drawing, okay? So like whatever you draw basically without practice, that is your schema, or especially sometimes you can get into your schema without observation too. Like my schema for a dog is this, like this is my dog, right? So if I'm drawing a dog and I'm just not trying, this is the dog I'm gonna draw, okay? So this is my schema for a dog. It's a really bad one, actually. This is like worse than my normal dog schema. But basically, it's just the thing, it's like a symbol, all right? So schema, it's like in the development of art, a lot of kids, see, now you got me going, good grief. Here's buying time. I bet somebody just needs extra time to finish something. That's why you're asking, isn't it, Charzia? So for anyone who doesn't know, anyone who hasn't heard this before, development of art goes through different stages. And I learned this whenever I was an elementary school teacher, an art teacher. They had us take child development classes, and one of the things they talked about was the art schemas, like the schemas of art. And so like pretty much every kid on the planet starts off making something that looks like this. Like this is the arms, these are the legs, these are the feet, like this. And then sometimes you have hair and it just looks crazy, right? So this is a schema that usually kids hit around, I think it's like ages 2 to 3. When they start drawing shapes and they start adding eyes to those shapes, right? They start to understand the pieces of stuff, but they don't really understand how to like observe. And then as kids age, those drawings progress and you get things like, okay, they figured out how to draw like a tree, you know, here's a schema or a symbol of a tree in a house, but they don't really understand like how things work. So they always color the sky up here, but they leave the center part blank, and then they color the grass down below. Like, so everything they're drawing is still a symbol. They're thinking the sky is above me, so that's where I'll color the sky, the ground is below me, and then here's the symbols that sit on top of the ground. So you don't really have perspective, you don't have depth. They don't really understand that like, you know, mountains can be behind there to give it more distance and perspective, and that the sky touches, like they don't think about the blue going all the way to the ground, right? So they're still drawing in like certain stages of a schema. Anyway, so a lot of people, when they say they can't draw, what they really mean is they got to a stage of schema where they felt like they were able to communicate visually, and then they stopped drawing. And they stopped practicing and they stopped observing. All art is taking your art beyond the schema stage and taking it into the observation stage. So really just practicing observational skills and paying more close attention to details and then trying to get those details on paper, that is how you become a better artist. Art is not this magical inborn talent that some people have and some people don't. There's just some of us who never stopped drawing, because everybody draws when they're a kid. Every single kid draws. It's just some of us don't stop. So that's my schema rant. Was that enough time for whoever was trying to buy time? Did that explain it? Are we good? Are we good now? Wait, I lost my chat. Hold on. I'm so spoiled. You got... Casey, did I accidentally flag my stream as mature? No. I didn't. Did somebody flag my stream as mature? How do you even do that? Maybe somebody saw that I was doing figure drawing and tagged it. That's not good. Sorry, I wasn't listening. What is this schema? Listen, that's all you got that warning as well? Did somebody think I'm drawing nudes? This is not a nude, Twitch. Twitch went insane. You don't think others can do that for me? I didn't change anything. How would I even do that? I didn't do anything. I don't even know how to set that up. Can someone tell me how to turn it off? Twitch moderation can. So Twitch moderation thinks I'm drawing nudes right now? Well, how do I turn it back on or off? Because I'm not a mature audience. This is frustrating now. This has never happened. We've done gesture drawings before and I've never been flagged. Oh no, somebody thought I was doing something bad? They weren't looking closely enough. Is there a check your email to see if it's one stream or period of time? Jeez Louise. I'm very mature. Yeah, not really. I don't see anything from Twitch. I didn't get anything from Twitch. Twitch saw a beige color, probably. Somebody just didn't look closely enough and they think I'm drawing a nude figure. I did say poopy monkey a couple of times, yeah. I will get an email later. Well, does that mean I have like a ding on my account? Oh no, that's not what I want. What do I do? Guys, I'm too new at Twitch to know. Am I in trouble? Stinking bots. It's fine, are you sure? Okay. Well, I don't think anything I drew was not was not work safe. Okay. They literally all have clothes. Ay. Okay, well, that's the first time that's happened. As long as I'm not in trouble, I guess. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea that had happened. But that's frustrating, because that means people can't see a preview of my stream. Here, Twitch, does this make you happier? Do you just not like that model? I promise on it. Look, see, even all these are clothes. This one had too many clothes. They all have clothes. What are you talking about, Twitch? Well, I didn't finish drawing these because they were 30 seconds. I was just drawing the gesture, but none of those are nude. Good grief. Good grief. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. What, a manly chest? I don't think so. Just not, yeah, just just like that one time, Tarzio, when you put a bikini on that guy. That was so funny. Oh my gosh. You spent so much time on the manly chest. I think you're fine. I don't think it's topless males that are a problem. I hope it's not attached to all of my streams now. That's frustrating. Okay, let me scroll down. Yeah, I think Graveson's right, yeah. I'm not very mature. It's true, Geiger. I'm not mature. Let me tell you something about Twitch moderation. Don't be shot. Don't be shot. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down because I'm behind now. It's fine. Okay. Hey, Miss Yvette, also, if I didn't say hi. We need birds. Yeah, here, let's get back on the birds. No, it's fine. Okay, if they want to make an issue out of it, you have a whole VOD worth of proof. That's true, that's true. There's a setting. Okay, I'll find it after stream. Thanks for the heads up, though. Yeah, let's get into the Discord. It'll probably be possible to turn it off if it's your first offense. Okay. It's not an offense. I did nothing wrong. Okay. All right. Let's go to the Discord, wherever I put it, because now I've closed out of it somehow. Oh, there it is. All right, let me scroll down, make sure nobody put anything in here that's going to get me all... Charzia. Oh my gosh. All right, nobody has posted anything that's going to get me a ding on Twitch, so... All right, let's let's go ahead and look in the Discord. So the way it works for anybody who's never been here before is anything that's below my last image that I posted, I'll just show here on stream as long as it's work safe. By the way, Twitch moderation if you're watching this. I am a work safe streamer, I promise. We're just studying anatomy. But let's go ahead and look at what Amaze did. Amaze, I think I remember drawing this picture. This looks great. Really, really good gesture. Great proportions. Of course, I expect nothing less from Amaze, our very own amazing fan 15. If you guys aren't following Amaze, go give Amaze a follow. He does character art, he does comic work, he does animation, all kinds of stuff on his stream. Really, really good time over there. And this looks fantastic. Really, really nice study. I like that you did the chair too. Yeah, I see that. You got a couple of sitting poses here. Oh, this is a nice one too. You put a lot of like, I feel like you put a lot of energy into this pose. Like, it feels very, it just feels very you. Like somehow your style is in this. I don't know if it's like the angularness of the shoulders or what, but yeah, it looks really great. Great reference, great pose. Great job with the fabric too. Fabric is can be a lot, definitely. This looks awesome. Very amazing, right? Truly living up to his name, as always. Like I said, guys, if you're not following Amazing Fan 15, you really ought to be. He does great stuff, very chill streams, great music on in the background, all that good stuff. I can contact support. Okay, hopefully Slappy. Yeah, I've never had to deal with it. It's never happened to me before. So I'll just have to make sure I pick models that have very clearly different colored clothing next time. But this looks fantastic, Amaze. Well done, well done. Study you're doing on another Discord. You've been working on it for 2 or 3 days. Oh wow, this is a long study for sure. I see. Who is, is this a famous person that I should know? Or just like a fancy person from ye olden days? Very nice. This looks tough. The values are great. What is it for, like a competition or something? Oh hey, Shara. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Sorry, I tried to get to the mic in time and could not mute myself. I apologize. Anyway, hello. Thank you. Just a study. Very, very nice. Well, thank you for sharing. Very, very nice job. Do you do studies often? HTMZ Souls too? Oh, thank you. I scrolled right past those. Hold on. Yes. Let's go look at those. Thank you for drawing with us, Greg. Were you working on it? Hopefully you get some progress made. And are you trying to make it like a full image? The hand was tricky. Yeah, hand anatomy is tough. Honestly, recommend doing some, if you're doing, this almost feels like more, it's going beyond a study to me. Like this feels like you're actually about to recreate this whole image. So I would actually do some hand studies first and then try to work on this piece. Because it looks like you're getting pretty detailed. But I mean, you're on track. You're on track. Okay, I'm so sorry, HDMZ. Thank you for Ray of Sun. Thank you for letting me know. I did see that, and I even liked it, and I just didn't go back to it. I'm so sorry. Oh, looks like we have some from like a few days ago, actually. I'm sorry if I missed these yesterday. Really, really nice stuff here. Look at these skulls. Oh, I love pigs. Pigs have the coolest skulls, guys. Like, look at these. Is this a it starts with a B, right? This one right here. It's like a. It's the one that has the tusk that obviously curve like way back into their face. Really, really intense looking critter. These look fantastic. The lighting on these is really, really lovely. Barbarossa. Yeah, I was gonna say Barbarossa, and I was like, nope, that's the pirate guy. Or something like that. And I was like, Barbacoa, and I was like, nope, that's food. Like, I couldn't remember. Boars. Yeah, I should have just said boars. Yeah, guys, go follow HDMZ. They stream here on Twitch. Click that little heart up at the top of chat. Wait, am I following you? I think I am. Hold on. Why is my OBS acting like I'm not? Hold on. Am I not following you? Surely. I could have sworn I was. I've like gotten alerts for your streams. Is this one of those things where Twitch has... Yeah, okay. I swear, okay, you guys, I am convinced that Twitch is unfollowing me from people. Because I know I've popped in on HDMZ streams before, and I know I was following, because I would get alerts for HDMZ. And now it just made me refollow. So I'm so sorry. You guys should go follow, first of all. And also, has anyone else had this experience? Because it's driving me crazy. I'm starting to feel like a crazy person. They're sabotaging me. I'm being kicked off of Twitch, guys. It was one figure drawing session too far for Twitch. I'm just slowly being unfollowed. But seriously though, I've noticed this. This has been like a thing. Maybe double click. No, because it'll be like I'll have been following them and like getting alerts for like I've been on a few of HDMZ streams, and like suddenly now I'm not following. I did not unfollow them. It's so weird. Canceled for the poop. Probably. These are fantastic, HDMZ. Thank you so much for sharing them. I'm so sorry if you posted these before and I missed them on stream. So thank you for the reminder that you put in my Discord, and also thank you, Ray of Sun, for the reminder too. Ooh, some hippo skulls, it looks like. Hippos have crazy skulls, guys. Oh, they're so good. This is such a tough angle with so much going on. It's like really hard to parse out what's happening. But it's really cool to watch you do these, HDMZ, because I'm really noticing a lot of progress and proficiency being gained. Every single one has gotten slightly better. This is cool. This is the power of studies, right? When you keep studying something day after day for certain amounts of time, eventually you're just gonna get better at it. This is awesome. Everyone got unsubscribed people, maybe it's happening. Yeah, I've been hearing about people saying it, honestly. There was something when unfollow button was highlighting. People were unfollowing accidentally. Maybe the HD, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've just heard people talking about it being a problem, so it makes me feel like I'm not the only one that it's happening to. Because there's definitely some streams I've been on, and it's like, I've been hanging out on this stream for a while, and I've definitely followed you, because I remember clicking the live notification to get here. And now I'm not following, but I never went anywhere near the follow button. It's very strange. It's very strange. I don't know. I think it's a conspiracy. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh, look at these buffalo! Such good buffaloes! These are awesome. Thank you so much, HDMZ, for sharing these. And you don't have to keep posting them all in here unless you just want to, if it helps you to have them organized like this. They are really cool to see all together. Yeah, look at the values on these guys. Such good structure. Like, you're getting so solid at like the proportions of the skull and like really making it feel like it's really there, you know. So good, HDMZ. Miss Yvette asked, does anyone have any suggestions about stream cameras for live art? It depends on what you're doing, I would say. Like, this is a really old Logitech. It's only 1080p, and it's fine. If you'd look closer, you'd notice the buffaloes are drifting. Oh, you want to do like traditional media art? I would just say get one that's like has the ability to focus pretty well, like a good autofocus. I just bought a Brio, and it's not too bad. It's the one that I use for my sculpture stream. Another one that I have is the Stream Cam. That one's not bad either. I forget which brand does it, but if you just type in Stream Cam, it looks like a big square, and it's just got a little. It's got like the microphone around the lens. Anyway, those are the two I have. One rule of thumb is this: the most expensive one you can afford. It's true, generally the more expensive is better, but I would look at reviews, Miss Yvette. But those are the two that I'm using, and they seem to have been fine. Ooh, toucan skulls, yes, and you kept the keratin sheath. Did you guys know that this is keratin and it's not actually bone? And it can like come off of the skull. It's not it's like a big fingernail basically. Very cool though. Toucans are wild. When we did the PC Formes or whatever day that we did, like the toucans and the woodpeckers study, I didn't realize that there were so many types of little tiny like primitive looking toucans. I kind of fell in love with some of them. There's like the bearded, I think it's the bearded barbet or something like that. Look that up. Such a cool. And there's the double-toothed barbet, also really cool. Looks like a little dinosaur. These are great. These are great. Ah, bird skulls, bearded eagles, yes. Lammergeiers? Is that how you say it? I forget how you say their other name. So good, HDMZ. Thank you so much for sharing these. These are beautiful. Hopefully it's inspiring some folks to try their hand at Skulltober themselves, you know? Skull studies are great, especially if you can get your hands on an actual skull and like get it in front of you and rotate it. Like you're gonna learn a whole lot. Yeah, even if it's just like a, you know, a medical skull, like a human skull that they usually sell to doctors or something, or you know, if you happen to know a taxidermist who has, or somebody who cleans bones, like so often people will collect carcasses and they'll, you know, collect the bones out of them like this so they can have them for study. It's really, really good reference. That's what they do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so good. So good, HDMZ. Thank you so much for sharing. Casey did not say that, Frozen Yak. That is not what I said. I did not say you should harvest somebody's actual skull. That is not... I'm going on the record saying I did not tell anyone to murder. Twitch already thinks that I'm an 18+ stream because we did figure drawing today. Don't get me in more trouble, Frozen Yak. I'm already in trouble. I'm in so much trouble. Very, very nice stuff, guys. Alright, down to Ray of Sun here. Ooh, this is nice. Dorka stock. Such a good stock reference place. That's the... I subscribed to their Patreon because they also have free poses that they release sometimes too. Really, really cool. This is a great study. This is good too. This is learning, like, just breaking this down in boxes like this, like Ray of Sun did, is a great way to learn proportion and anatomy. Like, if you're really struggling with what you're looking at, take some time, look at a skeleton, and figure out what kind of shapes, like the ribs and the hips and that kind of thing are, and then place that, like literally go to find some poses. You can draw it over the poses if you need to, draw it below, but like breaking it down like this into shapes is a really good way to kind of get your brain to think about form rather than copying the image, which is so often what you find when you see people who are doing studies. What they end up trying to do is copy instead of study. So try to ask yourself questions like, what am I looking at? What's going on under the skin? Like, you know, this isn't just like a shape like this. There's a bone in there. There's muscle. There's all kinds of things. Like, how can I make sure that I put all of that in the correct place? Those are the questions you should be asking when you're doing a study, especially like an anatomy study of some kind. These look fantastic, Ray of Sun. Thank you so much for sharing. These are great. Really, really nicely done. Great proportions. Most excellent study. Clap, clap, clap. Chris Wright. Oh, very nice. We got a horse study here. Is this another one of your Stream Inc. images? Is this lightning? Really nice job. It's interesting how you broke the study down into shapes like this. Nice. Oh yeah, day 13 lightning right there in front of me. Really nice job. Horses are complex, man. You picked a really tough one. Horses are not easy. Now we see why she got dinged. Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Twitch is weird. I've never had it happen, Frozen Yak. I've been streaming for however many years. I've never had it happen. Of course, I say that like I took a really long hiatus, but still, it's never happened before. I also have to make sure that the AI doesn't think that I'm drawing a nude model in the future. But this looks great, Chris. Really, really nice job. This will be tough. I'm curious to see, are you going to do any more detail here with the muscles, or is this like a work in progress, or are you finished with it? Really nice, though. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one to work from. Oh my gosh, Charzia, this cracks me up so much. Holy cow, you guys. You're putting more progress in? Cool. Well, it's looking great. Even on the reference picture, guys. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Like, the art is amazing, but I'm so distracted by the bikini. You don't have to do that, but it is extremely hilarious to me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Chris is the master of shape. Oh my gosh, Charzia, this is so good, honestly. Really, really good. Did you just... Oh no, I see what you did. Okay. Man, the lighting is so... Like, look at the lighting. Like, the rim lighting right here is really nice. Really, really good proportions. Like, holy cow, this foreshortening is not easy. You always make it look so easy, Charzia, when it's really not easy. This bikini, though. Oh my gosh, the bikini. Just from what I can tell, like you really did a good job looking at like just look how the shadows kind of wrap. Like you're making sure your lines are following the contour of the body. Yeah, joking aside, this is outstanding. We love a good bikini, we do, but man, it's so funny. Yeah, I don't think this would have been a problem without the bikini, but it is extremely funny with the bikini. So for just for reference, for anybody who's ever in doubt with how to share a study that's a figure drawing, if you're worried about it not being work safe, you can always do this. You can always do this. Man, look at the color on that shadow. You got this like nice bluish green right here in the gray. Some really good bounce lighting right here. Like really paying close attention to like all this stuff is present in the image, right? Like you can see the bounce lighting here. It's just that you have taken this and you've like warmed it up, and it's like almost a glow up, I would say. Really, really good. Because you can just see like the more intense color. Like it feels so much more alive here. Really, 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 really beautiful. Really good job on the face too. Holy cow. Speaking of portraiture, this is a really, really nice job. I have so much work to do. You're so good. Charzia. Yeah, go follow Charzia, guys. If you're not following Charzia, you're missing out. It's the kind of stuff you're missing out on, is watching a master at work here. Fantastic stuff, as always, Charzia. Art of DHT, drawn from line of action. 2 minute study. Nice, nice. Really nice. This looks great. I can tell you're really looking at the model. Really trying to get those proportions right. Great job on the foreshortening here on this leg. And this is also a tough angle for a foot. Really nice job. This arm looks great. I tell you were looking at the shadows. Doing a bunch of these, you're going to notice so much improvement in your character work over time, guys. So the more you can do gesture and anatomy studies, the better your imaginative art is going to be, because you're going to be more confident in your anatomy for your characters. You're going to be more confident in where values go, how muscles work. Like it's just going to make everything better. So I'm really, oops, sorry, clicked the wrong one. Really happy you were able to join us today and do some studies, and I hope you enjoyed it, Art of DHT. I'm not sure if you're in chat, but thank you for drawing along. It looks really, really nice. Well done. Looking forward to more studies from you. And as always, guys, if you like didn't get enough study time today, you can keep going. You don't have to stop just because I'm ending. Like, we have another warm-up study coming tomorrow, and you can always just keep doing these if you want to and post them in the Discord. So you very enjoyed it. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Art of DHT. That's awesome. But yeah, anybody who wants to do these is more than welcome to. Oh, and look at these. Wait, who did these? I just skipped it. Ray of Sun. Another one from Ray of Sun. Nice. Wow, you got a lot done today. Oh, these are nice. Oh, geez Louise. Jeez Louise. Look at this cat. I was gonna say, that looks like it took a lot longer. This face. Holy cow. Like, this is this is crossing the realm from study into like full-on artistic re-render. Sorry, my voice is slipping today, guys. I think I've just talked too much this week. Wow, this is really, really nice. All of these are super great. Proportions are excellent here on these figure studies. Yeah, these are fantastic. Man, really, really good. Yeah, maybe if I used this model instead of the other one, I wouldn't have gotten a ding. So nice, so nice. Oh, Nerdowino gave bits? Wait, what? Hold on. How come my alerts aren't working? This happened last time. Oh, thank you for the gigantified chicken. I'm glad you like that chicken, Nerdowino. I don't know why my alerts aren't working. What's going on? That happened last time, I think, too. Shoot, I gotta figure that out. Just more things to figure out, I guess. Man, I cannot get over the foreshortening here. This is really good foreshortening. Like, that is not an easy pose. It is kind of nice that she's wearing this outfit that sort of helps you break things into, like, planes. Like, that really helps. But man, this is really nice. Really nice. Dang, these are all so good. Really great job. Really great job. Thank you so much for drawing. A Ray of Sun. Awesome to see your work. Thank you for sharing. Excellent, excellent job. Oh, we have an update already. Still going. Still working on it. Okay. Nice. I don't know why somebody reacted with cheese, but I'm also reacting with cheese. It's got more texture now. Nice. Add some shadow, kind of emphasizing those muscles differently. Well done. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Well, it's looking great, Chris. Thanks for the update. Looking forward to more. Horse with sparkles. Yeah, everybody loves a horse with sparkles. Where's the lightning reaction? There we go. Bam. Well done. Well done. Well, thank you guys for drawing with me today. Sorry again that it was so late, but everybody did a great job. Always fun to see studies. I'm going to post mine down here, and then anything that's posted below mine, I will show on stream tomorrow. At the end of the warm-up studies tomorrow. Let's see what the study is actually tomorrow. So if you ever want to know, you can always go to the stream events section. I have stream schedule posted, and you can see what's on the schedule. Whoops, we did the wrong thing today, guys. Wait, no we didn't. I did the wrong thing last week. Oh no, I messed up my schedule last week and I just now noticed. Apparently tomorrow is Ugly Animal Day. But we did Ugly Animals already. So we're gonna do pronghorn tomorrow. I also did the wrong thing last week. Apparently we were supposed to do figure drawings last week and I was supposed to do octopus for World Octopus Day. You guys, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm not getting enough sleep. I can't keep track of anything. So, you know, you can look at the schedule and just do what you want. Amaze! Stop being disappointed in me. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry. We're ahead of schedule. Thank you, Ray of Sun. That's what I needed to hear. Okay. All right. Well, listen. Listen, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying my darndest here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a pro. See? Thank you, Trizia. This is what I'm always telling you guys. I'm trying to warn you. You have no right to be disappointed in me. I have done so much warning to let you know that I'm not a pro. You should not be surprised that I don't know what I'm doing, that I mess up, that I drew everything on the same layer as the picture. That shouldn't surprise you. Never be surprised. Oh, geez. Okay, how are we going to do this? Listen, I'm not a pro. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay. I think that's what makes my streams interesting, is the constant bumbling. Yeah, probably. All right, here's some of mine from today. There we go. Maybe I'll do the 2-minute ones too. Okay. No, I don't like those as much. I'm okay. We'll just do those. Stop it, Amaze! I can't handle your disappointment. We love chaos. That's good. I have lots of that here. In case you're doing great, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm not, but thank you. I appreciate you anyway. Right? Mean. It is mean. I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied. Okay. Let's, meanie weenie. Exactly. Big poopy faces. That's what's in my chat right now. Okay. Alright, save. At least I saved, guys. I did save. So this is saved. So there we go. Alright, so before I can mess anything else up and before I disappoint Amaze even more, let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Let's go see if Blue Skittle is streaming yet. Because it is Skittle's stream day, and I think that would be fun if we could raid in. I do not know. Did she release? I know, I'm the worst. I'm the worst, Chris. I'm sorry. Let's see if Skittle's on. No, thank you guys for drawing with me and for hanging out. Seriously, I appreciate all the help. I appreciate everybody being here. I don't think Skittle's gonna be on till later because I feel like normally he doesn't stream till later in the day. Oh no, he's on! Oh, he's on! Yeah, let's go raid into Skittle. It's his streaming day, guys. We're gonna raid into Blue Skittle. We never get to raid into Skittle. Oh, and he's petting a cat. You guys, it's the perfect time to join. Let's start the raid. Go say hi to his cat Fifi. Yeah, Skittle's on. Let's go. So I will send you this link. Copy link. Here's where we're going. And oh, it's not letting me paste that link. Well, oh, it pasted it 4 times. Okay, let's try that again. Here's where we're going. We are going to go into Skittle's stream. So if you get left behind in the raid, if Twitch is being weird and it leaves you behind for some reason, you can click that link in chat. But thank you, mates, for dropping all those links in chat. If anyone needs to check out my my schedule, for whatever that's worth, my Discord, my socials, all that stuff's in chat. So thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for drawing with me. And let's go say hi to Skittle. Oh, and get your raid messages ready. I don't have one officially, but this is the easiest one for me to remember. So I'll just say, don't panic. It's a Casey raid. Panic. And if you have something else you want to put, that's fine too. Or just, you know, do this one and use your own emotes. Do whatever you want. As long as this works safe. Don't call names. No name calling. No disappointed faces for Skittle. Skittle's great. We're going to go see him. It's his day. It's streaming for Cascade, I believe is his word. So let's go say hi, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Doing something in the morning, I'm sure. All right, bye, guys.